We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Falcons and the All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Justin Verlander gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's one gone.
That is second. The pitch.
Here's Brock Holt now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. First pitch on its way from Verlander. In there, no balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Knee high, he barehands it. Wow.
That is third. The right fielder, 15, Miller.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His first homer here in the series, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Captain Piaa.
Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. Pennsylvania is on top here, 1-0. Eric Lauer will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the fourth inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Bregman.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Garcia. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now to the plate, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Reddick is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. Now here it comes.
Hey!
Nope, that's the ball.
1-1.
Ball inside. Ball that's inside.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another look to first, and the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Leading off for Pennsylvania, the left fielder, Garcia.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. Now the pitch. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Braun, a California-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by
a swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's Eric Sogard as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Smoke, the runner at second with one away. And he falls behind 0-2. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bregman has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball four.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's first and second with two men gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. He's set. Here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Alvarez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Falcons are out on top 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Miles Straw.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Yuli Bell.
Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1. The pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Popped him up. Altuve is under it. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. First pitch on its way from Verlander. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Full count now. Verlander deals the 3-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Omar Narvaez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
No, inside.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Avisaíl Garcia.
The 2021 Piaa Baseball Championship games and highlights coming up next.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here comes the pitch for balls and a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter,
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Braun. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run homer here for Ryan Braun. His first homer so far in the series as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
The first baseman, number 12.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Pennsylvania is out in front here, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Yordan Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Digging in, Garrett Stubbs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-0 home.
Ball, extra flag.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Brock Holt, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit down the third base line. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still full, 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Count remains full. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Josh Reddick.
The right fielder.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And that misses 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
At the plate, Miles Straw, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. None out. Runners at first and second. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Falcons are out in front, 5-1. Rogelio Armenteros, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1.
Down to 3-2.
And it's fouled away. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Drives it out to deep right center field. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Omar Narvaez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Falcons on top, 5-1. Striding in, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there for strike 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. But foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Popped him up. Lauer shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Garrett Stubbs hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Garcia coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Alex Bregman is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 2 out with a man at first. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Set. Here's the 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a throw over. Just keeping him close. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So it's second and third following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off for ball 1. Altuve, just 5'6" tall and bats from the right side. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ryan Braun will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And there's ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now in the box, Eric Sogard comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2-0 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. misses away here. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. Two men are on with two men out. 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Corbin Burns enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Corbin Burns.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Miles Straw. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock to the left side.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. First and second here with nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two and 2. The 2-2. Kyle Tucker, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Gurriel rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Alex Claudio takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. And he's out on the tag. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Ready for another shot now. Garrett Stubbs. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. So here's Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6, and we are all tied 5-5. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 1 out, nobody on. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Game 1 Pennsbury 6 versus Central Bucks East 3 final.
Traditional 7th-inning stretch.
J.P. Fireisen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
To short. Right to him. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Here's George Springer. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Game 2 Pennsbury 6 versus Central Bucks East 1-1 final.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th,
Game 3
and next will be the
Pennsbury 6
power-hitting
versus Central
catcher,
Bucks
Omar
East 1
Narvaez.
final.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the
Game
pitcher's
4
favor, but
Pennsbury
it
0
wasn't
versus
outrageous.
Central
Hey, listen,
Bucks East 6
calling
final.
balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Popped up. Gurriel in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. To the plate now is the
Game
designated
5
hitter,
Pennsbury
Ryan
4
Braun.
versus
He'll
Central
look to
Bucks
bounce
East
back
6
after
final.
striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Still even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ripped toward the gap in right. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altuve is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Brent Suter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Gurriel.
And now pitch on the way. Changeup called strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Carlos Correa will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Sliding into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Third baseman number 2.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, we'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Alex Bregman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. And we are all tied 5-5. Aledmus Diaz takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Framber Valdez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Sogard. Last time through was a base hit.
Eric Sogard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2.
3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. The count now at 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Soft grounder left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
in now, Brock Holt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball 1.
Ball back in.
Ball 2 now. From the wind, the 2-0. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
now batting, right fielder.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Number 15.
So striding in, Christian Yelich. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Huron. Here's the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through. A base hit. Diaz brews it in. Long throw to the plate. He's safe. The throw is offline, and they've jumped ahead here in Game 6.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Brad Peacock takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Weighing inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ball 3.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready now, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready on 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Stubbs has a play, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Pennsylvania leads it 6-5. Josh Hader is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Orlando Arcia is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hader is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Another one sent foul. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Yelich is there, 1 away. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The center fielder, number
So
4.
striding forward now, George Springer. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
The 1-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch, and this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Smoke is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Ryan Braun. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Falcons even the series at 3 and force a World Series Game 7. Brent Suter is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the home team, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.